Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Yugioh Relook card design, where I take any card from Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and or OCG and have a look at its effects. Examine whether or not the card effects is either good or bad, then seeing what I would do to errata the card effects to make it more playable in today's format. In this episode, we'll be celebrating the release of the structure deck Freezing Chains by having a look at one of the worst cards in the game, Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier. Until Freezing Chains came out, Ice Barriers used to be a really bad archetype, with some saying it to be the worst archetype of all time. Apart from their synchro monsters, which they are pretty good. The best way to explain how Ice Barriers work, in a layman's sense, is that the lower level monsters need other Ice Barrier monsters on your side of the field to lock your opponent out from playing the game in a certain way. And the higher level monsters are used to summon the lower level monsters to your side of the field. But Royal Knight of the Ice Barriers has neither effects for helping out its own archetype. This card came out in the set Star Strike Blast, which is one of the best and my personal favourite set for printing out some of the best cards in the game like Glow Up Bulb, Fantasy's Emptiness, Soon Star Dragon, Formula Synchron, Tuning, Drawn Lockbird, Skullmeister, and the Karikuri archetype, which most of these cards are still getting played in today's competitive scene. At the time this script is being made, two of the aforementioned cards are currently on the forbidden list, and just by looking at the set does show how bad Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier is compared to any other card in Star Strike Blast. So why is Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier so bad? Well, it's a level 5 monster with 2000 attack and the following effect. When this card is tribute summoned, special summon 1 Ice Coffin token, Aqua type, Water, level 1, 1000 attack, 0 defense, in attack position to your opponent's side of the field. This token cannot be tributed for tribute summon. While I would destroy this card saying how bad it is, like the fact that you need to tribute summon it, the pitiful attack, the token is summoned to your opponent's side of the field, other YouTubers that do Yu-Gi-Oh content has already done that. However, the first printing of this card in English was in Dual Terminal 1, which the early Dual Terminals is known for having lackluster archetypes. Also in the set, there were only 5 cards, including Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier, that were Ice Barrier cards, so you can't really say he does not support his own archetype upon his release, because the Ice Barriers did not have a go on how to win. He still sucks though! So errata time. What would I do if I could errata the effects of Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier? Well, when this card is tribute summoned, special summon 1 Ice Coffin token, Aqua type, Tuner, Water, level 1, 1000 attack, 0 defense to either side of the field. This token cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. Once per turn you can tribute 1 Ice Coffin token you control. Special summon 1 Ice Barrier monster from your hand or graveyard. I kept most of the card effects the same, but unable to summon the token to either player's side of the field, so it can still be used for any gimmicky plays that relies on your opponent for having the monster on their side of the field, but also allowing you to use the token as a material for an extra deck summon. Since I also made the token a tuner, you can synchro summon using both it and Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier to go into Bryanak or Delorean if you're playing a pure Ice Barrier deck. You can also use it for a link summon to go into Crystal and Hyper Thribrax to do stupid combo plays if you want. And lastly, I gave it the effects to summon an Ice Barrier monster by tributing the Summon Ice Coffin token to help out with the archetype setting up their field and locking their opponent out, or at least freeze them for a turn. Pardon my pun. But what do you think about this card? Do you like its original effects, or my take on effects, or do you have a better effect in mind? I would like to hear it down in the comments below, and also if you got any card that you want me to cover, just post them in the comments and I'll see what I can do. As well as if you like this episode and you'd like to see more, please leave a like and subscribe for more mini FIFA videos. Until next time, adios.